Hello everyone, welcome to Just Spirit It. Thank you for joining me. My name is Elizabeth and today I will be conducting a reading for the collective. This reading is focusing on understanding the relationship or understanding our relationship. I've already shuffled the deck. We are using the Romance Angels by Doreen VIRTUE. Laid out the cards and this is what I got. I hope you enjoy this. I hope it resonates with you. And now we'll begin. So the first card is healing family issues, and this is the overall situation in the relationship. This is what's going on, where you may not be aware of. And it's healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. At the bottom of the deck, we had finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I believe these two cards are what's deep in the core, what's really the core issue of the hidden side of the relationship. Something that is blocking and you're not really quite sure of what it is. So I feel like, childhood issues, seeing your parents or your parent or whoever you grew up with, whoever raised you, really the dynamic wasn't maybe not stable, or maybe there was a lot of financial issues, or it not only can be where you don't have enough, but maybe you did, and it was just all about the money and not enough loving attention. It can be either or, but I really feel like this is just mirroring each other, and your inner child is coming out, and I feel like that's a really big thing at this time. We are working on our inner child. The inner child is, showing itself to be healed so that we can move on. So I really feel that these issues have to be healed in order for the relationship to move on, but we also have to really go deep within ourselves and not blame each other. Really go deep within ourselves and let these issues come up and work at them within ourselves, but also with each other. So maybe, talking to each other, really going back and, to the beginning, and, and maybe, letting each other in on the inner child self, like going back to down memory lane and the memories. I know it sometimes can be hard for, different people to do that, but I really believe this is the core issue a lot of people are having right now, and the inner child is really showing itself, really coming up to be healed, and so that way you can shape your life and not just be shaped by what happened to you. And so the next card is where are you at in this relationship, and we got the true love card. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you are really feeling that this is it. You're supposed to be with this person. You're in love with this person. You can make it work with this person. No matter how hard you have to work, you know that there's going to be something. There is something with this person that keeps you wanting to try, that keeps you having that faith that it's going to work, and you just keep trying no matter what comes up. And you are trying to find out what's coming up. I feel like you're trying to find out a solution to make it work. You're trying to find out a solution to get through to your partner, as well as, trying, maybe even trying to see what you're doing or not doing to make this relationship better. But I really feel that, you feel like this is the person for you. This has to work. I feel like, where are they at in this relationship? It is the unrequited love card. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. I really feel like with this card, it's not because they want to be, just love, and not give it back, or, just have their emotions everywhere with other people and stuff. I feel like what is holding them back is not being able to fully feel satisfied within themselves, not being able to fully get past those memories or childhood experiences, or just experiences in general. I just feel like they maybe were brought up a way, or have been influenced in a way to really like not really knowing how to be in a relationship, be committed and making it work. And I really feel like once it starts working and they see that it starts working, they get scared, or they back away for some reason. And I just feel like it's because they don't know. It's like unknown to them. Even though you can show them, a million times that it will work, or, you do love them, or, this is right. They just get to that certain point, and that memory or those triggers or that inner child kicks in, and it's like, remember, you have to be this way or that way, or you can't do this, or, just, I really feel like it's themselves. They're in the way of themselves. They are basically looking out for themselves, they, I feel like they want to, they want to give love. I mean, I know this card represents like to who and whoever, but they want to show that side of them, but I just feel like they get to that certain point, and then it's just like, no, I have to stop, or something isn't letting them fully commit, fully show their, their potential, rise to their potential. Okay, the next card is the actual relationship. What you see is what you see the relationship as, what you both see, or what you see. And we got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worthy of exploring. So, there's a lot of romantic, there's a lot of love, there's a lot of attraction. I feel like, you, in your own world, or, when you're together, it's just, it's, love. There is that, certain point that it gets to where it's just like, you're mine, I'm yours, and we can face the world. Just really into each other, really, making it work, and just being together. And, even, I see even like fulfilling, like trying to fulfill goals, and, just fulfilling that happiness. But then again, it's just like, it's just to that certain point, and then it's covered again. Then it's shady again. Then it's just that like gray sort of gray spot, I feel like. So I really feel like, you know, there is romantic feelings. You do have love for each other, but it's just that healing that needs to occur. You are working towards a goal together. There is, you know, a lot of love there, a lot of, wanting to go forward and make something of it, but it's just that healing that needs to be done. So when you are together, the relationship is romantic. It does have an attraction. It does have love. Okay. The next card is what you want from this relationship, and you got the honeymoon card. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You just want a relationship where it's just peaceful, blissful, simple. Just you, me, Netflix and chill type of, maybe, a little bit more than that, of course, because, honeymoon is extravagant, but you want, like, the real meaning of the honeymoon. Just like you and me together, caressing, enjoying each other, enjoying the moment, not worried about, distractions and other things, including, like past issues or people from the past, or even things that are in the now. You just really want it to be you and your partner in the moment every day like that. I really feel like you just really want it just to be simple and not complicated or hard, or just the relationship not to be something that you have to really I feel like guess at, like where you don't have to be guessing, where you just, I love you, you love me, and that's it. It's not like, where you have to be guessing if today they're going to act like this, or today, they'll be like that, or, just simple. I don't know. I just feel like just a simple, true love. I just feel that just that simplicity. So that's what you want out of the relationship, what they want. Now this is interesting. Children. The children card came up. And it says, your love life is being affected by children. I really feel this has to do more with their inner child. It can be, if either or have children, together, or, from previous, or if you're around children, or, if there's physical children involved. It can be that. It can be that, but I really feel like this is more of they want to be nurtured. I don't want to say in a selfish way, but I feel like they want you to really get in touch with that side that they need. How children, they want just, your full attention, your unconditional attention, your love. And like I said, not in a selfish way, but I really feel like they want you to just dig deep and really touch that part of their soul and heart. Really look deeper into it. And, I feel like you are trying. They know that you are trying but it's really just up to them to really figure out and face what is really going on, what their inner child is really needing to heal, what they really need to heal, their issues, and what, facing what is causing all this. So, yeah, so I really feel like, they are calling for that kind of nurture, that kind of attention, not to be in a selfish way, but, just, they need help, or they need to face, what's really going on, and be able to feel that, to truly feel, your unconditional love, and care for them. The next card is where is the relationship heading? Where you think it's heading, where it might be heading, and we got the separation card. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So, I really feel like this might be feeling like a mutual thing, but really, I don't feel like it's too much on your part. I really feel like they are really trying to wrap their head around what's really going on, and they're really trying to figure out what's going on with themselves. And I feel like maybe they're not trying to hurt you, they're thinking they may be hurting you. There may have been some, conversations or arguments, of just not knowing why the relationship, goes in the direction it goes in at times. And I really feel like it's, they're taking it as, it's not working because of them, or it's just not working because this relationship doesn't have enough chemistry, or doesn't have enough of what, it needs to survive. So, it may be a good thing, that's not an actual separation, but maybe just like some time, apart to really let them think, or for them to really see how much you do love them and how much you do care for them. And also, if you're the one thinking of, separating for a little while, spending some time apart, or, along those lines, I feel like it's for them to see how much you love them, and how much this relationship means to them and also to you. So, if that does come up, um, you know, maybe it's not such a bad thing. Um, I really feel like there will be, um, some time, yes, but it could really work out. It could really be for the better. Missing someone really grows the heart fonder. So, maybe realizations come from, being time apart. But, that's where it's heading, or it feels like it's heading. So maybe just really, just taking some time, even if it's for like half a day or a day, or just really, talk about it. Communication is key, you know. So, the next card brings us to what brings the relationship together. What's going to bring this relationship together? And we got the card Trust. this situation is calling you to have faith. It's calling for you to have faith. So trust. I really feel this card, and just seeing these two people together, and with everything going on in this reading, everything going on is really having trust in each other, that you are going to be there for each other, and that once these hidden emotions, feelings, or these things that need to be healed come out, or if they, if you both really get down to that, what's really going on inside of you, what you've been dealing with inside, that maybe no one knows about, or you just, it hasn't been brought up, or hasn't been brought up in a long time, or they just may not know. I feel like that they're really going to have to put that trust that you will understand, each other, that you both will understand each other. And this can be a really scary thing, because rejection and just the unknown always brings that uncertainty, that anxiety, that just being afraid of rejection. Maybe that was something that is a big part of the childhood experiences. No one likes that in general, but yeah, I feel like this card is just trusting that when it does come out, or when things start to show and start being revealed, that the trust is going to be there, that you're going to stay, you're going to help them through it, for both. You're going to help each other through it, going to stay together, and really, trusting with each other's hearts, true hearts and true feelings. I feel like, they're gonna put it all out there, and trust you to really cuddle that, and keep it safe. So that was the card for what brings the relationship together. And what pulls it apart, we have letting go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. What pulls the relationship apart, and I feel this card is just, like I said, maybe, it's come up, conversations or arguments, of not really telling the truth, just maybe of the after effect, or maybe just a little bit. But I feel like this card is really not so much pointing fingers, and not just, I feel like this card is really when to let things fold unnaturally. I really feel like when it does, when you start to open up to each other and really get down to the core issues of your heart and core issues of the relationship, just talking about the relationship in general, and it gets to that point, that deeper point, don't rush, or don't, I want to say, interrupt, or maybe judge I feel like these control issues are maybe like just jumping to conclusions and not giving each other a chance, to talk or to actually show the emotions or really explain and tell each other how how it comes out naturally or how you show it naturally. I feel like maybe like you are expecting one thing, you know expecting them to say it one way and they say it another way, and you just not understanding that, or you thinking it's something else, they're meaning something else. So I really feel like just allowing them or allowing each other to really explain the situation or feelings or whatever it is, explain and show in your own way, and not having expectations of how you should have said it or how they should have said it, or or how it should go. First you should say this, or first we should start off this way. Just let it go naturally. Whatever comes up first comes up first, and if it's even if it's something that you want to talk about first and it's the last thing you talk about, just let it go that way. Let it roll that way. Just let it unfold naturally. So letting go of control issues, I really feel like it's just, more of an expectation. Expecting things and ways to go a certain way. When, it's just, it'll just be more smoother and more natural. Just being true and just letting it out truthfully and comfortably. So yes, that's letting go of control issues. What pulls your relationship apart? What needs attention in the relationship? And we have give your relationship a chance. And work on your partnership. So, Spirit is really wanting this relationship to work. Yes, it's work. Maybe hard. It's, like I said, it's getting down into the nitty-gritty core issues of oneself that I really feel that 2018 is really bringing up in a lot of people, really healing those old traumas, really, hearing and listening to your inner child, and finally, putting that journey to an end, and closing one door and to let other doors open to your destiny. I feel like, just really healing the soul, really allowing the soul to shine and come out and be your true self for every area of your life. I feel like this is coming up in a lot of people's readings and a lot of general readings, just healing those like I said, old traumas and childhood memories, and just really not closing it. Well, yeah, closing it. I know it's a lot of stuff is hard to forget, but really accepting it and knowing that, it's, even though it's hard and maybe unimaginable, but it was for a reason. It was for your soul growth, and those situations, they may not all be the same. They all may be different, but it's all the same thing that will keep coming back around in different situations, in different people, and different, outcomes. It's going to keep coming back in circle until we finally stop, face it, accept it, heal it, and, let it be closed and move on from that. So, like I said, This card is, yes, working on yourselves, finding your true selves, and really seeing that in each other. A lot of this, I feel like, is um, being together to learn from each other, to make each other, better as your own individual person, your own individual soul, but for being together, and two souls, one in one relationship, making it for the better. I feel like that two is better than one. Two is better than one. Two heads are better than one. Two hearts become one. Just really, working at it, and like I said, only good can come of it. Really finding your true self and being at peace with yourself, and usually with you being at peace with yourself, being happy with yourself, everything around you starts to become peaceful and happy. And so this relationship, give it a chance. Like I said, communication, just that acceptance, that loving care, letting it flow naturally, just don't have expectations and judgments on the relationship, just really allowing and accepting it to just unfold naturally, to unfold and open your heart naturally to yourselves and to each other, and really trusting that your heart and what it holds within is going to be safe with each other. So, yes, give your relationship a chance. Only you know your heart. Only you know what your relationship is about, but make sure you see everything, even the hidden parts. So if something isn't, clicking or making sense, really look deep. Start with yourself. Start, inner work. Look within and see what's going on. When you look at your partner, see what they're going through, and put yourself in their position and see if it's something that you are also experiencing, because every relationship mirrors what's really going on inside of us. So helping each other help ourselves, helping each other help yourself. So yes, this is your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with you. I wish you luck and success on your relationships, on your inner healing, and finding your true self. Thank you for joining me. May you receive this with lots of faith, love, and hope. And remember to always just spirit it.